Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is time. It is time for live coaching, not replay coaching, unless you're watching the replay. And if you're watching the replay, you still got to do the work. But it's time for live coaching with your girl, Jeanette Smith, certified life strategist and mindset coach. So glad to be with you all on another Friday. And hello to my IG people who we kick it off a little bit earlier over on IG. So if you're ever on IG and you're wondering, what are they doing? Come on over and see what we're doing. We're over there kicking it live a little bit earlier than we come on Facebook, YouTube, and on Periscope. So I hope you all have had a great week. If we have anybody new, please shout out and let me know that you're new. I love to welcome the new folks, know where you're watching from. Monica on IG says she loves my lip color. Thank you, boo. Here you go, Sephora. Yeah, and I don't know what the name of it is, but you see the number. Always glad to share my beauty stuff. And over here we've got from Facebook, Neil giving the strong arms. Let's go. Michael says good morning. Hello. Candace says she made it. Yes, you did. She jumped from IG. She took the Great Divide. You're new on IG? Well, welcome, AT Dude. What's your name? I want to call you by your name. Welcome, welcome. So glad you want to spend some time with the live coaching session with me this morning. Pamela Gill says good morning. Pamela Williams says good morning. So all the Pamelas are in the house. Lisa from the West Coast is in the house. Good morning, tribe. Good morning, Stephanie Rhymes. Hey, sis, coming in on Periscope. Good to see you. Savala says, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good to see you. I like that Kumo D kind of photo you got going on in your picture there. For those of you who are new, Anthony Dew from Detroit, Michigan. Okay, well, welcome, Anthony. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. We are the empowerment tribe. Why? Because we're always trying to better ourselves. They work with me, this phenomenal group of people, to do transformational coaching through positive psychology, where we're always about getting to a place of making better decisions for better living. Hi, Style Enhancer. I see you coming in from Baltimore. Be more. And so today's live coaching is always on Friday. We recap where we started on Monday. We skip to Wednesday, where we landed on Wednesday, and then we bring it all home on Friday. What's up, pretty brown eyes? So for those of you on IG and those of you on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on Periscope, if you all want to participate, I'll always offer an opportunity for you to come on live and do the live coaching with me. I'll send out the link in a little bit. YouTube, IGers, stand by. I'll punch you in. And then we do the work together, and we always create something that's pretty magical and just awesome. So today we're going to go back and revisit first. Oh wait, I got some shout outs. I got some important shout outs. Those of you who are followers of me, you know that we have moved into a season of group coaching. For those of you on IG, if you want to learn more about group coaching, go to my bio. There's a link tree. Click and go to my website. Those of you who follow me, you already know the deal. I've got group coaching going on for life coaching. Then we have content creators, and I'm excited about content creators too. And I want to shout out somebody who's getting ready to drop something for you all. She's in one of my master classes, and she is getting ready to do one of her first live broadcasts from a space of Facebook Live. She's going to do it from Facebook Live, and she's going to be using her new tools and technology that she's been getting. She's going to be using her broadcast platform that she's learning to use through me, and it's shout out to Cheryl Merritt. Let me show you all right here on IG. She's getting ready, and she did a play on Lauryn Hill, the whole Miseducation. So she's got the Miseducation of Cheryl Merritt, the Miseducation of Black Christian. And she's going to go live streaming on Facebook Live. And so I'm very proud of her. She hasn't used this platform before. This is something that she's getting through me, through coaching. We do a boot camp. I teach people how to, congratulations to Cheryl. We teach, what's up, Bravo Charlie? You know Cheryl Merritt. What's up, Mike Robinson? She's getting ready to do the doggone thing. So I'll be sharing across my platforms if you all want to jump in and support. I always like people to come support my students because, when you're learning how to up your live game stream situation, You need that good feedback. It is hot, isn't it? I love the artwork. So shout out to Cheryl. Way to get it done. For those of you who aren't working with me and you would like to know how to up your live stream game, go to my website, JeanetteSmith.com. Yeah, dope, right? Or you want transformational coaching. You like what we do online, but you need a little bit more to push you through, kind of like a trainer in the gym. JeanetteSmith.com is where it's at. All right, let's get into the work for today, y'all. I'm excited because we talked about on Monday being promise keepers and how important it is to keep a promise to yourself. And we, by virtue of me asking you all and you all giving me the feedback, what's up, Superman Phil? You all told me you will 90% of the time keep a promise to somebody else before you'll keep a promise to yourself. And we had to dig into, what does that mean? If you're more likely to keep a promise to yourself than you are to keep a promise to, you're more likely to keep a promise to someone else than you are to keep yourself, then we asked why. We had to dig into the mindset of that. And most of you all said, well, because, there's an accountability factor there. If I give them a promise, they're going to run my name down if I don't keep a promise. If I don't keep a promise to somebody else, I'm not going to feel good about it because they'll hold it over my head and all the yada, yada, yada. We went through all that, right? And so the question I raised to you is, though, but how do you get your dreams built? How do you level up your game if you won't keep promises to yourself the way you keep promises to other people, right? And so we talked about some of the ways that you can do that. All right. And the first thing was be realistic. Be realistic in the promises that you make. Make sure that the promises that you make to yourself aren't pie in the sky. Now, that's different than a goal. But a promise may be, my goal may be, I'm going to start my business, or I'm going to start my online business, or I'm going to level up whatever my entrepreneurial pursuit is right now. But your promise is, I'm going to work on it every day. That's a very realistic promise. Very realistic promise. Every day, I'm going to do a little something toward that. Use powerful language, right? Use powerful language. So how am I, when I keep this promise to myself, how does that impact your overall goal? You got to keep telling yourselves this. And I even share with you all a tracker where you put your promise in one column, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then you put a consequence. If I don't keep this promise to myself, I'm going to have to pay this price. I'm going to have to pay the piper. And you put in that consequences pile what that was going to be. Like the one lady I told you, she said she was going to do this one thing to help enhance her marriage. If she didn't do that one thing, she was going to give away one of her handbags to Goodwill. And women, we know we love a good handbag. And so there was a price to pay for not keeping the promise. And then on the end, you talk about the excuse. If you didn't keep it, what was the excuse? So we can go back and evaluate that. So there's always this accountability of using powerful language and having powerful tools to keep us on track. And then manage your external world. You got to get people on board with you, like your loved ones, the folks that are in your tribe, in your house, your friends, your family, because they will throw you off. What's up, AJ? Good to see you. They will throw you off. You'll, have a promise that you're going to keep to yourself for the week. I'm not going to eat any sweets. And your family, your friends, your sig others, your spouses, your people, heck, your dog might throw you off. And then your work scenario may present you with an issue. And then the next thing you know, you have not kept that promise to yourself, right? So you got it. Poor Donna, right? I know. He's talking about the lady that we used in our example. So it's difficult to punish yourself. It is, Monica says from IG, it is difficult to punish yourself. But here's the truth of it. If you don't want to look, everybody just close your eyes for a second. Think about the thing that's most important to you right now, whether it's your business, where you are in your finances, where you are in terms of relationship, all of those things. It could be anything. It could be something personal, like your health and well-being, anything that's important to you. Now think about where you were in July of 2019. Were you in the same place that you are now in that area of your life? Tell me yes or no. Are you in the same general vicinity of growth as you were in that area of life in 2019? And be honest, y'all. Now, y'all know Empowerment Tribe, we keep it honest. Are you in the same place in your health, in your finances, in your business, in your dream? Monica says she's not the same place. That's good. Anybody else? Anybody else weighing in? Pam says no, she's not in the same place. Neil says no, not in the same place. If you're not in the same place, Style Enhancer says yes, I am in the same place. Thank you for keeping it real. Because let me tell you what's happening that they're not telling you, Melanie. Monique says, I'm getting to know the person I am now because I'm completely different. Yeah, that's a growth mindset. Let me tell you what's happening. Neil said, Rona made sure of that. I'm in a better place. Absolutely. Listen, nothing like a good pandemic to help give you some perspective, right? Nina says no on IG. She's not in the same place. Pretty Brown Eyes Tay says yes, she is in the same place. Candace says not spiritually. Okay, boom, right there on Facebook. Not spiritually. Here's what we will do. But health-wise, yes. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it honest. Let me tell you what we do. Because Monica brought it up, it's hard to punish myself. Sometimes we see facing the truth as a punishment. So if I say, think about an area of your life that's important to you. Are you in the same place as you were last year? If it's hard for you to face truth and it's hard for you to, what you deem is punishment, it's really not punishment. It's just keeping it real, keeping it 100 with yourself. You're not going to pick the place where you didn't have growth. You're going to pick the place to talk about that you did have growth. But now if I asked all the people who said yes, 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 or no, 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 I'm not in the same place. If I asked you to go back and say, is there an area of your life that's important that you are stagnant, that you are in the same place? I bet everybody could find one place where they are still in the general vicinity. And let me tell you why I know that. Because we're all human beings. And 9 times out of 10, when you focus on one area of your life, it thrives and other areas suffer. It becomes very hard to make all the areas line up. Pretty Brown Eyes Teddy says yes. Pamela says, I'm not in the same place. That's great. And I don't want y'all to be in the same place. Monica said, that's good. That's how we work. Mindset's kind of a thing. And I've had to work on myself to know. We will always go to, but where did I got results over here. So I'm going to focus over here. And I'm glad we got results in that area. If you got results in your business, if you got results in, but like Candace said, not spiritually. I'm not in the spiritual mindset that I was a year ago. Like all of that stuff I'm developing, growing, but health-wise, yeah, I'm in the same place, right? And that's the truth we have to tell ourselves. That's the truth we have to tell ourselves because you all know where focus goes, energy flows. So if I'm focusing on my business, energy's going to flow there. And guess what? It's going to boom and glow. It's going to glow and grow. If I'm only focusing there though, over here, I'm not giving it any flow. Nina says, absolutely, still in the same place in certain areas. Yeah, it's and don't feel bad about it. That's just a human thing. That's how it works. That's how it works. So what we're going to work on today is, if you got 3 areas golden, you're getting, movement, momentum, trajectory in those areas, then great. Keep doing what you're doing in those areas. Keep doing it. But if you are stuck in an area, let's focus on that one for the exercise today. Okay? Let's focus on that one for our exercise today. Because that's where yes, love it, Monica says, still in the same place in some spaces. Yeah, it's a human thing. All right. So I am going to explain the exercise and then I'm going to invite somebody on IG to come in. I'll invite somebody over here or somebody's from Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. If you all want to come in and do the live coaching, you all don't have to be seen if you don't want to be seen, but it's always more fun for us if you are. But if you want to just do voice only, then you just keep your camera inactive. And let's do the work. Let's do the work. It's time to do the work. So right now, what I need you to do, Monica sent a request to be in the live video. Great, Monica. All right, let's do it. Boop. Bam. Let's do it, girl. All right, I'm going to send the invite out over here for Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. If you want to do the work live with me, I'm about to send it out. Now listen, if you don't see the link come through, I'm sending it now. That means you need to be on my other page. Go to my Facebook page. That's not my personal page, but my business page. It says it's connecting for Monica, and I sent it out across. Yep, it went out StreamYard. I see it. It went out YouTube. I see it, and it went out on my Mindset Coach page, and it went out on my business page. If you're on my personal page, you won't see it. But you know what? I can do this for you all. If you all are on my personal page, let me just jump over to my personal page and put it in there. I don't want y'all to have to chase me around trying to figure out where it is. That everybody else, you should be right now thinking about, oh, it is on my personal. Nope, it's not. You should be thinking right now about that one area. It can't share my camera. That's okay. But can't you do just voice only? It won't let you do voice only, Monica? Try it and see if it'll let you do voice only. All right, on my private page, boom, bam, there's the link. I just put it up. So if you want to go live, click that link. All right. Now, everybody type in the area where you need some growth. You need some glow. You need some come up. You need some level up. Pick that area and then type it in and let me know what area you're going to be focusing on. All right. You can do it like that. That's fine, Monica.
I was about to say, let me turn back around.
Yeah, you good. You good. That's good. All right. I'm going to do this so we can hear you too. All right, Monica, what's the area you're going to focus on that needs a little glow up? What area?
It's going to have to be my health.
Your health. Got it. Health and wellness. And I saw Candace say that same thing for her. Let me make sure I got the volume up all the way so they can hear y'all over here on Facebook. All right, there it goes. And Melanie, I see you. You said health too. I got you. All right. Welcome, Maryland Sports Mag. Good to have you in the room. Candace says health. Neil says health on Facebook. Where else, y'all? Bring it in. Good morning, Sportsman. What's an area of your life, type it in, where you need a little glow up? That's where we're going to focus the exercise today. You need a level up. You need some energy focus there. Good morning, Susu. What's the area of your life? You might be thriving in these areas, but over here, you need a little glow up. I need you all to type it in because this is where we touch and agree on it. And then we're going to get into this area. We're going to get into our coaching exercise today. Dennis on YouTube says finances. Yeah, absolutely. I bet there's some other people that agree with that. What are those areas? Hurry up and get them in, y'all. Y'all got like 30 seconds and then we're going to do this. Sue says health is her area. Pamela Gill says she's going to focus on health and well-being. Good, good. So that seems to be a common theme for everybody. That's good. That'll bring a lot of energy around that as we do this exercise together today. So what we're going to do, Monica, I think you did this exercise before, either in one of my meetups or something that we did in Alabama. Nina says spirituality. Okay, she needs a little growth and glow up in that area. I got you, Nina. But we're going to look at a picture. You're going to think about the area that you need to focus on, y'all. You're going to look at this picture. I'm going to give you a phrase, and then I'm going to give you a question or statement. Pamela says she needs work in her personal life. Got it. Pamela Williams, because I got like a tribe of Pamelas over here. Pamela Gill says she's going to focus on health and well-being. Pamela Williams says she's going to focus on her personal life. What you going to do over here, Periscope? I'm waiting on y'all. What are you going to do? Thanks for the hearts. What areas are you going to focus on? Daryl says he's going to focus on finances on Facebook. Got it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move into the exercise. So what we're going to do is I'm focusing my energy now so that you get a new perspective, a fresh perspective, a different way of seeing things. You're going to use your own divine insight. Monique says she wants to work on a relationship, the area of relationship. I see you on IG. All right. And so I'm picking a photo for you. We're going to get a picture, and I'm not looking at them. I'm just, and then if you do the work, you look and see, what can I learn out of the things around me? This helps train your intuitive muscles, your discernment muscles. This trains all of that so that you listen to the cues that you get that are all around you. All right, here we go. So the picture for, oh, okay, this is an interesting one. I'm going to show IG first. IG, here you go. Monica, here you go. Can you tell what it is? There's a cat in a window looking, and then there's a bird looking at the cat looking. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here you all are, Facebook, YouTube. You can either take a screenshot or wait for me. I'm going to put it up on the screen. You see the cat standing there? It's either a door or a window, a glass window. And then there's a bird looking at the cat. Now it's up to your interpretation. Is the cat on the inside? Is the bird on the inside? It's up to your interpretation, but remember that. Take a screenshot. All right, now think about your area you need to work on. Here's the word, opportunities. Opportunities. All right.
Okay.
Now here's your question. What is fun for me? What is fun for me? What's up, Love Soleils? Good to see you on. Thanks for the yellow hearts. They're so pretty. Kiss the cheeks. What is fun for me? Now think about your area. Health, wellness, finances, personal relationships. Think about all those different things. Now think about, what wisdom can you gain? What did that picture speak to you about? What can you read into that? What does that speak to you about? The cat is on one side of the glass, looking in a direction. Bird, which they are normally arch enemies, right? A bird looking at the cat looking. All right. Thanks for those kisses. I appreciate those pretty yellow hearts. And the word is opportunity. And the question is, what is fun for me? Now, is anything coming up for you yet, Monica?
Well, at first when I saw the picture, I was thinking how you see yourself is not always how others see you. And is that actually even important?
Did you all hear that? On Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Hold on, Monica. She said, I just want to make sure y'all are hearing her well. She said, I looked at that and thought, sometimes how I see myself, right, may not be how other people see me. And then the other question you had behind that was, and is that important? Did I say that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's, Sue on Facebook said that's powerful, Monica. That's powerful. Okay, so then how did you layer the word opportunities and what's fun for me?
So I had to look, when the word came up as opportunity, it was, I have to have the opportunity to choose that how I see myself is what's most important. I have the opportunity to choose that how I see myself is what's most important.
That's powerful.
And so how that relates to my health is it's about how I feel, not by how others portray what they feel about my health.
And so how does opportunity say how opportunity rolls into that?
I don't mean the health professionals. I mean myself. I have to have the opportunity to actually choose how I feel about my health.
Yes. And so then, what's fun for you? How does that roll into it?
So health professionals may say that I need to do all these or other people, not just the health professionals, but other people. I need to do all of this super crazy exercise and all that stuff. I need to find the exercise that I'm happy with. I have to find, if it's walking or just doing cardio, then that's what I need to do, and stop trying to go get these bands and do this weights and lift these, all that crap.
Right, work out 3 hours a day. Right.
Yes.
That's good. And I want you to know that you are getting mad love over here from Facebook. Sue says that's powerful. Candace says, ooh, this is a good one. Because, you know, a lot of them had the same area of focus that you did, health and wellness. And Monica says on IG, fire, fire, fire. I want to take a moment out to say hello to GAJ3, who joined us on Instagram, and welcome to MHAN99, their first day on Periscope. Welcome in, and thanks for the hearts on Periscope too. That's powerful. That is powerful. So let me ask you a question, Monica. The way you put that together, how does that now, how will that shape now how you move forward? How you see yourself, you saw the bird and the cat, and how you see yourself, and you're making a decision about taking the opportunity to see yourself based on your own inner reflection, not solely based on everybody else and what they got to say and how they even feel about it. And then focusing on what's fun for you when it comes to health and wellness. How does this help you in moving forward? How does this perspective that you got out of your own inner wisdom, how does this help you move forward?
I think I've got to get out of my own way and go back to doing the things that I enjoy when it comes to health and wellness.
Yes, yes.
I enjoy the things that to do the things that I enjoy.
Yes, yes.
I think when I put so much focus on what everybody else was saying, I got into their way and start trying to do it their way and not what I enjoyed. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And Monique is throwing up hearts. Monique, I almost wish you were on Facebook because I would pull you in live. Monique is a emotional eating coach, Monica, and she does a lot of work with people and just trying to help them in terms of focusing on the fun, focusing on the things that work, and not trying to, you know, go into this space of, you know, doing things that become a drudge, you know, that you're not going to be able to keep up with from a lifestyle standpoint. So, I mean, everybody else is saying, totally agree over here. Monica says, totally agree. I mean, Pamela says, totally agree with you, Monica. Great insight that Monica shared, right? I mean, that was powerful. Monique said, I can switch over. Yeah, go ahead and switch over. I just want to share a little bit between you and Monica, because she might have some other questions that will help other people that also said their health and their well-being is their focus. So Monica, if you don't mind hanging on.
Sure.
For a second, Monique, go ahead and switch over. I'm going to take, let's go to Neil. Neil said for him, I'm trying to see what you said the picture meant, Neil. Okay, for Neil, he said the picture was a barrier between him and his ideal goal. I can see my goal, but the barrier that's keeping me from reaching it may be the reflection in the glass and not the glass or window itself. Woo! That's good. Y'all are working it today. Do you all get it? When you look at that picture, the cat on one side, the bird on the other, he's saying that represents the barrier between him and his goal. He can see his goal, but the real barrier keeping him from reaching it is more of a reflection, kind of what you were saying, Monica, a reflection of what I might think about myself, my low-level thinking, or what other people may think, and not the actual glass or perceived window itself. Neil says, awesome. He also says the phrase, take the fun stuff. Kind of, again, agreeing with you. Do some swimming. Just do it. And the word opportunities, my physical therapy session was the start. That represents the opportunities for him. That's great, Neil. Great work right there. And I hope you all hear and see that common theme, that sometimes the greatest enemy is inner me, right? And so, Monique, go ahead and click the link and come on in. I sent it out. You should see it. Click the link and come on in. Sue says, great work, both you, Monica, and Neil. That was awesome. Sue says, I'm working on 1, loving the person I am, shape and all. 2, looking for a fitness program that's fun and effective. Much love to Monica on her journey. That's great. That's what I love about this tribe, Monica. You already know they support one another like nobody's business. I'm glad that's helping, Monica. I'm glad you feel like it's helping. Okay, just waiting for Monique to pop in. Anybody else want to share? What did you get from this, from looking at it? What does that cat and that bird represent in terms of your area of expertise? I would love to hear from Doc. You said finances. Dennis said finances. Pamela Williams, you said personal area of life. And that might be just you person, that might be relationship. Interested in hearing what you all think. How does this relate to that? Because here's the truth. Life is always giving us signs and leadings. And Monica said, there's things that I like to do. And I remember, Monica, because I know you, there was a time you were on it. You were doing a doggone thing too. Because you were doing things that are fun for you.
Yeah.
That's the stuff we stick with. Candace says, fun fact, I'm terrified of cats. So the cat for me represents the unhealthy things that I feed my body, including junk food, Chinese food, pizza, chicken, etc. But the bird represents the freedom to be my best healthy self. It's as though I'm looking at options, life or death. I choose life, which is represented by the bird. I love that. I love that. I love that. You better do it. Y'all are really, Monica says she loves that. She likes that on IG, Candace. So you're getting support from the IG community. Pamela Williams says, don't overlook an opportunity to see different people. I tend to shy away from crowds, so that limits my chances to socialize. In my choices, I was told to like who likes you. Now that doesn't always work. I need to open my options, put myself in a position to meet people, men, that have the things in common with me. Most importantly, they have to be available, and I have to sharpen my triggers to know when they are not. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, that's a real thing. Like who likes you. They got to qualify themselves to you. And the sad thing is, we as women, and especially when you get to be women of a certain age, I know because I'm 54, I get to that thing. It's like, no, I'm not going to just like who likes me. I like my life. Why am I going to just invite something into my life that's not going to enhance my life just to be in a relationship? Nah, we're not going to do that. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't have some price to pay. And he said, where they do that, right? It doesn't mean that there's not some price to pay or whatnot. But it just means that you know your worth, you know your value, and you're willing to wait on great. You never give up good for could be. Like, don't do that. Dennis says, and I see you, Monique. Let me wrap these up real quick. Dennis says, I'm wondering why the cat is looking above and what that perceived goal is. That's a good insight. That's very perceptive. That's how we pull out the little details of that work. Neil said, can I keep the pizza though? That's between you and whatever you trying to work on. Can you keep the pizza? That's so funny. Brother John 1575 says they're both on the other side of the window. Their personal mastery. That's coming in from Periscope. That's a great insight. That's another way of looking at it. They're both on the other side of the window. Personal mastery. Sue Ring says, wow, I love Candace's interpretation along with Monica's and Neil's. So much truth in that. Yes, so much truth. I'm going to bring Monique in right now. Hey, my love, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I can't hear you. Good. So you heard, yeah, I can hear you now. You heard what Monica had to say. Oops. You heard what Monica had to say. And you also heard some other people weigh in because they all had that same area of focus in terms of health and well-being. When you as a coach look at this, what insights can you get? Because I know you were doing your own on relationship, and we'll come back to that because I am going to ask you, by the way. But when you look at this from, she's like, no, don't do that. But when you look at it from the standpoint of a coach in the area of health and well-being, especially emotional eating, what coaching advice do you offer from the picture, from opportunities, and what's fun for me?
Well, I don't know so much about the picture right now. It might come through as I'm speaking, but as far as like opportunities, to really open up your mind to the opportunities that you're not really seeing. Just like Monica said, like she's so zoned in on what other people are saying and what other people are thinking and the advice that she's received, but not really tuning into her own intuition and what her body actually really needs, because the body, like, you know your body more than anybody else does.
Yeah.
And so it's really important to listen to the body. And I think a lot of the times we can not trust our bodies for several reasons, but one, because the body doesn't speak with language. It speaks through feelings, it speaks with pain, it speaks through cravings. And so I really encourage you to get to know your cravings and dig deep into your cravings and ask why they're there, because you could be craving something sweet, but you really just need like the healthy fat and some carbohydrates. So really opening up your mind to the opportunities that are there, because I'm sure there are things that you're not seeing that are right there in front of you. What is fun? That is like the whole game to me, like bringing more pleasure into your life. Because when we're full on pleasure, when we're full on love, when we're full on joy, those things, we don't really reach for the food to have pleasure, to have joy, to have comfort. So yeah, I really love everything that Monica shared. It's just so beautiful that came from her own internal wisdom. And I think that it needed to come that way, just so that you know that you have that for you.
Yes. And that's why I love doing these Friday exercises, because yes, it is true that sometimes you need, if you have trauma or dysfunction that you're dealing with, you might need a therapist. But what I love about coaching is that I get to show people the inner wisdom and power that's on the inside of them too, right? And that you at any time can go, oh yeah, when I was having fun, I was making progress. When I wasn't focused on this, I didn't need to eat. I know that's my thing. I don't know about you, Monica, but especially in this pandemic, you all, like the stress of it, the this or that. I would find myself in front of the refrigerator more like a vending machine, like, like what's happening? And you all already know, I told you my favorite meme was the one where the lady hung her bikini on the refrigerator with a sign that said, girl, you're not hungry. You were just here 3 minutes ago. Bye. You know, like, and so when we focus on the things that are fun for us, when we focus on our businesses, when we focus on making things happen in our lives, that can be, for me, that's what I thought about what's fun for me. What fun for me might be, like you said, Monica, dancing, or Neil, you said swimming, the actual activities that help us lose weight. But I also know that when I focus on what's fun for me in other areas of my life, I'm not thinking about filling some other hole. I'm just living and finding ways to have fun. So Monica, thank you so much for sharing. Dr. Linda Emerson, thank you for joining us. Monica, thanks for coming on and sharing. There's the beautiful Monica. Good to see you. Miss you, girl.
You miss you too.
Take care. That was good. And I think she represented that topic well for everybody who was talking about health and wellness. And thank you, Mama, for popping on. I'm going to let you
welcome.
about your personal room real quick in the green room. I'm going to bring you back. And then I'm going to go to the comment section. So go marinate. Boop. Okay. Over here in the comments, Candace says, the opportunity I had, a moment with God. The word opportunity for her represents, I had a moment with God and myself last night, and I'm going to start a journey to go on a plant-based diet for 30 days. Get it, Mama? If I see results, I'm going to stick with it and make a lifestyle change. Fun is the journey. That'll be the key. I'm a foodie. So trying new vegan plant-based food is going to be super fun. Expanding my taste buds. I love that. Let me tell you why I love that. I see you, Daryl. I'm coming for you next. Let me tell you why I love that. Because you all remember on Wednesday when we were talking about not asking disempowering questions, but asking empowering questions. Like, what's trying to emerge in my life? Your empowering question, yes, right? Monica's on IG says she loves that. Candace, your empowering question was, how can I make this fun for me, right? Fun is the journey. Instead of going, oh my God, I'm going on plant-based, I don't even know what it is. I've been making it fun for me too. Now, I'm not all the way there. Once a week, I have meat on Sunday. That's kind of like my feast day. But what I have made fun is trying like plant-based cheese things and my omelets. I'm like, this is spicy pepper, this or that. Let's see how it works. And I try it out. That works. I'll keep it in my little toolbox. Make it fun. Because when you make it fun, then it's not about producing imperfection. And, we're not so focused on the outcome that we don't enjoy the ride. The journey is the ride. And if you can make the journey fun, you stand more of a chance of staying on the path, right? So keep asking those empowering questions. That was awesome. You guys are boom, boom, boom. Y'all are nailing it, knocking it out the park. All right, I saw Neil say wow to Dennis's wow. Yeah, that whole thing about wondering why the cat's looking above and what the perceived goal is, right? Neil was shouting out Monica, Mo! That's awesome. All right, Doc, let's go to it. Doc's area of focus was finances. He says outside looking, inside looking out. Get it? Outside looking inside, looking out. The only difference is the window and how each view the situation. So how does that layer over your personal area of finances? Bring that home, Doc. Bring it on home. All right, let's go back to our lovely Monique and my little nephew who called me TT Neck. Listen to those the Beyond Meat burgers. Blessed your whole life. That's hilarious. I hear you, girl. That's something I want to try. Well, let's all try it as the Empowerment Tribe, and let's talk about it in the Empowerment Group Tribe Facebook group. Let's talk about what our journey is. What are you eating? What's up, Elder Jimmy Jones? Talk about what you're eating. Let's talk about how it's working or not. That's what that Facebook group is for. Let's work it out. I'll post you a picture of my cheese, of my plant-based cheese, so y'all can see it. All right, we're gonna go back into our green room and pull Miss Monica out, Monique out. Monique, so Let's talk about it. Hey, nephew. So here's your, here's your topic. You said relationship, and we don't know what relationship it is, so it could be whatever. How does this work into that?
Mm-hmm. So I don't mind sharing. It's my my marriage. And when I first saw the picture, I thought of the window as being a barrier that I have. Jeanette knows that I've been working through this belief of feeling that I'm not worthy of love. And so I am aware that since this belief has been around, that I'm always going to make the belief true. Even if it's like situations outside of me are saying that it's not true. So I'm creating this barrier myself, even though like he gushes over me all the time.
Yes.
Gushes, follows me in every single room. I'm like, dude, give me some space.
That's love.
And so as far as opportunities, I took it as like creating opportunities, like consciously creating opportunities for me to let that barrier down and to let him in even more, and to make it fun. Things that, sorry, something just came through. As far as like bringing my quirkiness, and I call it corniness. I'm so corny. So,
corny's good. We love corny.
So finding ways to bring my corniness, my cheesiness, all of that into play. And because sometimes I can take things so seriously and make things so deep, and they're not. So yeah, that's what I got from it.
So in a nutshell, out of all those insights, how does this help you move forward?
How does this help? It opens doors for me to be creative, and just you posing that question, it kind of puts a little bit of pressure on me. Like, okay, I need to do something tomorrow just so I can get it in there. I mean, what I'm thinking about, I really can't share on Facebook. So,
and that's all we'll say about that. Go be a married woman. All right. Appreciate you sharing as always. Kiss my babies. Kiss my babies. Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
So for those of you who heard her mention a couple of things, this is always true. Wisdom is yours and available to you from the inside out. I use tools and things as a coach to help you tap into that, but the wisdom is always yours. You can always tap into that. Neil says, I hear you, Monique, as to being worthy of love. Sometimes I've placed barriers in just about all aspects of relationships. Yep, thank you. That's a big share. Appreciate that, Neil. Appreciate that. Candace says, my suggestion is to start off watching The Game Changers on Netflix. She's back to talking about, I think, the food situation. It was such a great documentary, not like the others, more information than anything. We'll post that in the Facebook group, Empowerment Tribe Facebook group, Candace, if you would. Post a link to that documentary so that we have it and then everybody can say. Monica asks, is that more of getting out of your own way? Monique, you can answer that. Monica on IG is asking, is that about getting out of your own way? It kind of sounded like it was, didn't it? Doc says, for me, in the area of finances, it's learning to put me first so that I can establish the foundation. And then maybe I'm able to move from there to helping others. I've always put others first. Yes, yes. And that goes back to our Monday, our whole Monday teaching about being a promise keeper to yourself, because empty pitchers can't pour. And so you got to be willing to take care of yourself so that you have something to give. You all have done fantastic work today. I got to tell y'all doing the doggone thing across all platforms. I'm proud of Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Y'all did that doggone thing. And now the question is, how about, Monique says, Monica, yes, it's all about getting out of my own way. So flesh and blood did not reveal that to you. So here's the thing. We are people moving forward. This is Friday. We don't come back together again until Monday. And so it's always about forward motion, even if you're falling, even if you're failing. We're failing forward. That's what this is about. Make sure you stay connected to me, the Empowerment Tribe, by texting the word release to 22999. That'll let you know about pop-ups and different things that are going on. In fact, I'm planning a pop-up today. So make sure that you are in that tribe text group email. I guess you're not going to have a group email text, but you know what I'm saying. Make sure that you're a part of that group text, because I'm going to shoot you out a little something about a pop-up going on today. And because I just want to give you a little something as we get ready to roll into the weekend. And then also you might need a coach. And that is where the group coaching comes in. I'm so proud of and excited for the people who are joining the group coaching, and they are getting the doggone thing done. Many of them you see on here, many of them are a part of the tribe, and we do real work. You just go to my website there, JeanetteSmith.com. The resource and the link is in the header for the stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. For you on IG, you just go to my link tree. Go to the website, click on coaching memberships, and you have several to pick from. You can do transformational coaching, which is one-to-one coaching. You can do the group coaching, which many people find a little bit more easy to, and palatable only because for whatever reason they like doing the group work and they feel safer being together in that type of space. And so you have that choice. You can do group coaching, boot camp, and live stream masterminds are for those content creators out there who say, Jeanette, I see everything that you do with your live stream. You got this whizzing in and that, and you have different camera angles, you're doing this. How do I do all of that? How do I bring that professionalism? And so I've taken my 30 years in broadcast background as an Emmy, Telly, and Aurora winning anchor and producer to help people understand how to do what I do at their level. And so all of those things and tools are available to you. And I'm just so excited about the people that are about to branch out. You all, I can't wait for you to share in their goodness. I see some comments over here. Savala says, keeping up the momentum. That's how you do. That's what we do with the coach. You start the work and then keep up the momentum. A great cup of coffee, tea for the soul and spirit today. I'm so glad, Savala. Thank you for sitting in. And I just love the ways that you guys bring so much fire and heat to the chats, and you make the exercises meaningful, not only for the real-time folks that are on, but for all the replay viewers that are coming on. What's up, Big Dreamer? You make this meaningful for replay viewers. You all need to know the replay viewers come in and they come heavy. They're doing the exercises. Monica on IG says, this was so great. See my Facebook post earlier this morning. Absolutely will. I'll check that out, Monica. And the last thing I want to share is that one of our tribe members who's very important to me. What's up, Willie Diggs? Love the vibe, sis. Appreciate you, Pastor Diggs. Thank you for popping in, sir. Look forward to having you on one of these future devotionals. All right, so I want to shout out somebody that's important to our tribe. You all know him as my spiritual covering as a pastor, but he's my pastor, but he's also, before that, he's my spiritual sibling, and he's been a great resource to the Empowerment Tribe. His birthday is coming up on Wednesday, the 15th. But I just want to shout out the Reverend Dr. Patrick DeWitt Claiborne, who is celebrating his 45th birthday coming up this week. So what up, Columbus, Ohio in the house? I see you. Thanks for popping in on Periscope. So those of you who know the Reverend Doctor, I invite you to pop by his page, wish him happy birthday, tell him something that is meaningful to you about him, his presence, his ministry. Just shout him out, show him some love. Yes, you see him? Can I tell you a funny story about this picture? What up, Columbus, Ohio? Now I see your picture. Good to see you, sir. The Big Dreamer. I like that name. The funny thing about this picture is when I was at the photo shoot, so I'm in charge of marketing and everything for our church. And when we were taking pictures, one of the stylists said, hey, why don't you do something with this hat? He's like, I'm not really a hat guy. Like, that's not my thing. We're like, okay, well, you don't have to be like you're about to put it on or you're about to take it off or something like that. And so we took the picture, and he probably never thought it would land on anything, but we just love it because it's another one of his sides. And so we I have to say bye to my Instagrams. They'll shut you off at an hour. So we used it for his birthday thing. So go by his page, you all, and say happy birthday, or you could go to the Bethel AME Church website page and say happy birthday, or his personal page. Either way, he's doing the doggone thing. Yes, we love the Empowerment Tribe. You can't beat this tribe. I'll stack y'all against anybody, anytime, anywhere. Happy birthday, Reverend Patrick Claiborne. And Neil says, happy birthday, Bishop. Yes, so shout him out, and make sure he knows that he is loved and appreciated, because he's certainly, if not for him, let me say this to you all, Empowerment Tribe, if not for him, no me, coach, because he was very instrumental in helping support me in my journey into finding my space in coaching and bringing that space into faith-based places and doing all sorts of manner of exercises and things. So good morning, Miss Leola. We were missing you, girl. Now we see you. So good to have you. Then it says, love the good Reverend Doctor. Yes, we do. Yes, we do indeed. Now, don't forget, I got a special pop-up coming up today. So if you have not linked yourself into my group text, make sure you do it because I'd hate for you to miss it. Text the word release to 22999. Text the word release to 22999 and you will get that update on what's going on. All right, as we move forward for the week, y'all, you know what time it is. We take a break over the weekend. We come back on Monday with Mindset Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We roll into our Release Devotional 2.0 on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. And then we'll be back on Friday again for live coaching where we get it done, just like y'all did today. Handling the handle. So proud of y'all. So proud to be able to be your path leader and do this work with you. Mommy's shouting you out because you do the work too, even if you don't type it in. So, boop, shout out to the Queen Mother for getting it in with me every morning. Neil says, blessings to y'all. Got to get to his mom's. She heard I baked this week. Have an awesome and amazing weekend. You have an awesome, amazing weekend too. Pam Gill says, happy 45th, Pastor Claiborne. We love you. Yes, you are here. And yes, from Savalas. That's it, guys and gals. That's my time. Doc says, yes. I see you coming on the back end. Monique says, well, in that case, if not for him, I wouldn't be here because you got me here. Yep, that's the beauty of the empowerment tribe and the trickle-down butterfly effect. If not for you, not me. And so on and so forth, so on and so forth. And then it says, love me some Miss Eva too. I'm sure she sees that and sends hugs and kisses right back to you. She's the one that told me you preached up something in Alabama. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Stay safe no matter what you do. Stay safe out there no matter what you do. Make sure you text me so you know about the pop-up, and I'll see y'all a little later on. I love you all to life. There's so not one thing you can do about it. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.